Hey friends, it's Tracy, and in today's video, I wanted to do kind of an updated what's in my bag video, but with a bit of a twist and share what's in my everyday bag versus what's in my Disney park bag. I love what's in my bag videos and pack with me videos, so I thought this would be a fun little comparison to do, and just to share an updated park bag and how I pack it for the winter time. Welcome back to the vlog, or welcome if you are new here. I did miss last week's upload because I was out sick for a little bit. You might kind of be able to still hear it in my voice, but I was really excited about this video idea, so I still wanted to film it today. Let's start with the everyday bag, which my current everyday bag is the medium cargo crossbody bag from Baggu. I kind of recently caved in and gave into the Baggu hype. I did accessorize it a little bit also with this little black beret, which I got from Target and just clipped onto the strap there, and a little Darth Vader cutie cuff, which I just put around the strap too. I just thought he would be cute on there, so there he is. Starting off with the most exciting parts of the bag contents, in my opinion, is this little Baymax pouch. This little clear zipper pouch that I got at the Disney store in Japan. I think it's meant to display small plushies as a keychain because it has this little thing that you can clip on your bag, but I'm using it as just a little accessory pouch. The contents of this are also kind of Baymax, as you can probably tell. The first of which is this little hand sanitizer, which is about the same size and shape as the Touchland hand sanitizers. The second Baymax item is also from the Disney store in Japan, and it is a little hand lotion with the cutest little Baymax design on the bottle. I cannot. I'm obsessed. So yeah, Baymax on Baymax on Baymax in this bag so far. Other than that, in this little pouch, I also have some oil blotting wipes, which these are just from Amazon. And then lip gloss, lip oil, just depending on what I'm wearing that day. Most often I find myself using this one from ColourPop, which is a lip oil, and then one that I got in Japan, which is from a brand called Judy Doll. And kind of just a little side note here, but the applicator on this one is a little metal thing, which I thought was very interesting. The last two little things in here are not Baymax and actually from the Pokemon Center. One is just a little compact comb that has Pikachu and Mimikyu on there. And then the second one is this little compact mirror that has a bunch of Pokemon and little cafe foods on there. So cute. I'm the biggest sucker for little character themed accessories like that. Just in the bottom is miscellaneous bobby pins and hair ties. Kind of just threw in there just as a backup in case I need them. Sometimes I do just take this bag to the parks if I'm there just for a short time. This little clear pouch makes it kind of a little bit easier to go through security because they can just see what's in there without having to open it up and look through it all the way. As if we didn't have enough Baymax stuff already, the next one is a little Baymax pouch also. This one I found at Daiso here in the States. A little drawstring pouch, which I have supplies in there. It's that time of the month for me, so all the supplies for that I keep in this little pouch, along with Band-Aids and Advil and just a mini first aid kit is kind of what this is, I guess. The next item is my wallet, which is kind of a no-brainer. The one I'm using currently I've had for a while, and I think I might have shown in my loungefly collection video, but it's this Darth Vader one that has these embroidered flowers on it, and then it flaps open and closed, and I have all my cards in there right now, so I'm not going to open it all the way, but there is what the back looks like, and it's got the little loungefly plaque on there. Sunglasses, which I hadn't quite realized how many character-themed things I have in my bag until now. Welcome to my life as a fangirl. These sunglasses are from a brand called Diff. When it was the 25th anniversary of The Phantom Menace, they came out with 4 different ones themed to characters from the movie. The ones that I've been wearing the most often are the Anakin ones, which are these sunglasses that flap open up like this. I cannot express how much I love character themed things like this, where it's not super in your face. Well, I feel maybe these are kind of, but I feel like you need to know what they're from in order to know if that makes any sense. But yeah, these glasses are so much fun, and I feel like the design of The sunglasses part themselves is pretty neutral and goes with most outfits. But yeah, so these are like my go-to sunglasses currently. And I like to keep them in the little case that they came in, just like to protect them. That is just about it for the main compartment. There's also like a little zipper side pocket in here, which I keep a little pack of tissues in, and then a little chapstick, which is kind of interesting looking. This is from a brand called Bubble, and it almost looks like a pill, like a giant pill. Super cute and compact. So that is that. Moving on to the front pockets on the bag. One side is empty, but the other side has the last item for what's in my everyday bag, which is another bag, a reusable bag that folds up like nice and small like this, so it fits pretty much perfectly in that little zippered pocket. This is yet another item that I got from the Disney store in Japan. So this little bag is a little Winnie the Pooh bag, and the artwork on this, I cannot get over it. It's like so adorable, and they're all happy and smiling. But yeah, so it's basically just a little reusable bag. It's not the biggest reusable bag in the world, but it does come in handy for like Target runs when you're just out and about during the day and you like forgot you had to get something. I'm all for using reusable bags over plastic ones. That is pretty much everything for what's in my everyday bag. So we can now move on to what's in my Disney park bag. We're going to be Baymaxed to the max here because the park bag that I'm going to use is also Baymax, and it's the Baymax Loungefly bag that is from 707 Street. It's got the little smiley faces for how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10 on the back. I showed this in the Loungefly video also, but he also talks.
I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
I like seriously cannot express how much joy little like character things like this bring me. I think I'm gonna set Baymax down for a second because we're gonna start with this little Loungefly organizer, which is from a small shop on Etsy, and I'll put the name of the shop in the screen here as well as in the description. But this makes things so much easier, especially if you are using multiple Loungeflies and you want to like just switch the contents from one bag to another. It's got one big main compartment with two little pockets in the middle, these two pockets up here, and then one on the bottom with another one that has a zipper there, and then this one on the back. As you can probably tell, this one has seen better days. I do use this pretty much every time I go to the parks, so it has been through quite a lot now. The first item for the park bag is going to be a power bank, which is this one from Anchor. Before, I kind of switched back and forth between this and a fuel rod, but I feel like fuel rods, I've kind of gotten over them a little bit. For me, they don't do a full charge if I'm at like 20%. This one will do at least 2 full charges, maybe 3. It is the size of a brick almost, and it's kind of heavy, but it is definitely worth it for how much power it holds. So that's the first item, and I like to slide it just into one of these little side pockets. With a power bank, you'll need a cord into the little side pocket there. Next up is what I like to use in place of a wallet. I like to switch over to this little card holder, which is a goofy one, yet another character themed item here. It's got a couple pockets on the front there, and then like a clear pocket for your ID. So I'll just put like the essentials in here to conserve some space. I like to put this in the organizer vertically, somehow, some way, either just in there or like in the front pockets, just so it's like easily accessible. Next up is like my key winter item, which is a thermal top. I like to bring 1 or 2 of these in my park bag, fold it up super small and flat as possible, put this into the bottom of the Loungefly, and put the organizer on the top of it. Just because this is kind of like bulky and it can get in the way of the smaller items in here. As you might know, here at Disneyland in California, the winter time can be a little bit all over the place. Daytime can be warm, and then the nighttime gets pretty chilly. So I like to bring the thermals to layer underneath my outfit at the nighttime. Personally, I do find that thermals make a really big difference and help contain the heat to keep you warm. This one I think is just the 32-degree one from Costco. The other one I really like is Heat Tech from Uniqlo. The Heat Tech ones, there's also like leggings, which are also a great option to bring as an underneath layer. Sunglasses for the parks, I don't really like to take the diff ones, just in case like I lose them or they get dropped or stepped on or whatever. The ones that I usually take to the parks are just like Amazon sunglasses or the Tokyo Disney ones, because where else are you gonna wear ones like these aside from a Disney park? The item that I've been struggling with a little bit lately is a water bottle, which I have been forgetting to pack a lot lately. But the one that I do normally like to use is this little Chip and Dale one that I got at Miniso. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a kid-size water bottle, but I like that it's very compact, easy to refill, and it fits perfectly into the side pockets and the little bag organizer. Then the same little Baymax pouch from the Everyday bag makes it super easy to switch bags too. This, honestly, I'll just kind of cram into the bag organizer since I've been forgetting to take the water bottle. I just put the Baymax pouch kind of like that in there. But if the water bottle is in there, then I'll put it some other way so everything fits in there. Like sometimes you just need to improvise. The other little Baymax pouch, sometimes I will take, sometimes I won't, just depending on what time of the month it is. The last items that I've been bringing lately is just like vlogging supplies, one of which is a vlog camera, which I'm currently using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. As you can see, it's a very compact little camera and it has this like wrist thing on it, so it's easier to take on rides and stuff. And the stabilization is amazing. The color and the sound on this camera I'm not super in love with. I've kind of been switching between this and my iPhone, which is what I'm filming on currently. Along with this, I'll bring a little USB microphone that I'm currently also using on my camera, but I'll insert a clip of what that looks like here. I'm still kind of figuring out my setup for filming out in public, especially at theme parks where there's a lot of background noise. The technical side of content creation is definitely not my strong suit, and I'm still learning and discovering a lot about that. I believe the last item, which probably should have also gone into the Everyday bag because I use it every day, everywhere, is a pop socket, a little goofy pop socket. And it's just like a MagSafe one that you can pop on and off. And my phone obviously would be another item that goes in both of these bags. Pop socket is super cute. I think my only critique about it is that like the hats and the ears and stuff can kind of interfere with the camera sometimes, so you have to make sure he's like turned at just the right angle. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for everything that's in my park bag during winter time for Disneyland in California, as well as my Everyday bag, which I feel like the contents of don't change that much between the seasons. I hope that you might have enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. If Disney park vlogs and like dressing up and fangirling are things that you enjoy, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you in the next one.